Welcome to another weekly tier list where I go over the most recent episodes of Spring 2026 and just give you a vibe check on how I felt about it. The categories are as follows, and I think that I'm going to, again, stop placing things at peak until the end. Maybe I'll place them at the highest grade, and then at the very end, we'll think about which one really just like stood beyond others. Any new shows that we're dropping? Not dropping Lara Game just yet. Not dropping Iruma-kun. We did drop these two though, and we're dropping Tibet as well. So again, right? Akane Banashi, there's nothing really wrong with the anime. It's just totally different vibes and audience just alignment doesn't exist. This thing is actually so fucking trash that it's like, oh my fucking god, like, ew. Tibet, I hear, is again going on a completely different script. They are just swaying and going away from like its original story for whatever reason. I feel like it's gonna have an anime original ending, so womp womp. And then beyond that, is there anything else that we're dropping? No, not just yet. I'm being way more lenient though, right? Just letting you guys know. Like again, anime reaction channels, it's like doing weekly content really kills the fucking channel. And I'm absolutely tanking viewership right now, but at the same time, there's a part of me that wants to be able to tank viewership, but still be able to make content for said anime, right? So I'm just gonna try to like, I'm just brute forcing it, and we'll see how far we go. If I get shadow banned or if I get whatever, then it is what it is. But I'm trying my best right now this season to try to carry all of these shows. All right, what was a really mid show this week? A really mid episode. There was nothing really mid. Nothing really, right? I'll talk about like I don't know, like Barbarian Wife. I thought it was kind of good, right? Low-key, mid, good. It's just like we're just, you know, getting acquainted in the barbarian village, and my god, the main character, you know, Seraphina, she has these degenerate fucking fantasies and she wants to low-key get, you know, taken away by barbarians, but it turns out they're all really wholesome and fine, and she's just getting us, you know, situated into the village. And not as, you know, entertaining as last episode, obviously, because the first episode, you know, it just always has at a trail, but waiting for something to pop up. I think next episode onwards, we're gonna get some new interesting character to pull up, so I'm gonna put it here for now. Maybe it should be down here. Maybe I should be harsher. I'm gonna put it here for now. I'm gonna be trying to like be way harsher with my rating, and by the end, recalibrate it to the point that makes sense. Another episode that could low-key be mid is Liar Game. So, the last week's episode, right? It was kind of funny if you think about how they stalked an old man in his house for a month to make him go schizo, so he's gonna slip up. That's the entire plan. The pacing of the anime is so diabolically slow though, and to have 3 episodes to encompass this first arc probably is the worst way to hook an audience in. I think that by now, the audience is gone, and it's only like hardcore enthusiasts that enjoy these mind games. And you know what? Looking at the viewership of Liar Games, by all means, I should have dropped this a long time ago, right? Like, this is fucking pathetic, this is embarrassing, but like, I don't know. I want to see where it goes, and I feel like it hasn't really had a time to really shine just yet. And even if the viewership is pretty fucking bad, right? Even if it's that bad, it's like, the watch time is good enough, right? Remember, viewership isn't everything. The people that's actually watching and engaging with it is actually pretty high. So it's a high quality audience for like a low turnout show, which we can absolutely work with. It's not the end of the world. We can absolutely work with it. One second. I'm gonna put you guys over here and you guys over here. So Liar Game this week, low-key mid. Low-key mid. What was a good anime? Kill Blue? Kill Blue I think is still doing perfectly fine. I think that this show also has kind of like a, it's not a really popular shonen, right? But still it has its like, what's it called? It has its, sorry. No thanks. It has its own like charm to it, so I'm fine with it. Kill Blue has been very fun so far, and the new girl coming in and being, you know, independent and wanting to do more for herself is pretty cool. He saves her. It was a cool action sequence. The nighttime comp is a bit jarring, but overall entertaining. What was peak, or what was great? Needy Girl Overdose. Week after week after week, bro, it just continues to show up and deliver such a thoughtful, thought-provoking show. This episode was a backstory on Ame, Kawaii Angel, and how she became to be, her childhood past with shitty-ass parents, and no one giving her any hope except herself. She has to save herself. She has to dissociate and come up with this alternate persona that can save everybody, which is to save herself. The symbolism and the allegory in like the metaphors present in these, you know, episode scenes, like the spider, the butterfly, the flowers, right? It's so fucking good. Even the vibrating vaporwave candy, the way that she manipulated an otaku to kill the other bullies, fucking chilling and haunting. And I think the way that it was presented, again, the direction of it, fucking cinema. A Sentence of a Bookworm, I guess I can kind of rate now, but not really, because we're only still 2 episodes in. Obviously, the 3rd episode has come out. I'd say the episodes are good. Nothing crazy, right? I hear episode 3 actually starts to pick up and the pacing is better. There's an interesting issue right now where the pacing is too fast, apparently, which is kind of crazy because I think that Ascendance suffers from being so fucking slow. But I guess recently it's just been going the other spectrum, and that's not good either. I like the Wit Studio upgrade. It's not a crazy upgrade, but it is noticeable. You know, little subtle micro movements and character acting is always nice to see in shows like this. In terms of the plot, the Noble Society and Rosamine and ascending as High Bishop and all that is fun. Arno being dead at the post credit was kind of a shocker, but I want more to happen. But so far, it's been good. Angel Next Door kind of popped off. Angel Next Door, I think it's kind of turned into just comedy anime for me in how we just make fun of the PDA and the hater that pulled up. We literally just he was like, I love you, girl. He's like, I love you, Pookie Bear, and you will never have any happiness or fulfillment because you got no bitches, fuck you. And that's how she popped off, and it was great. It was honestly, I think, one of the better episodes, and it was nice to see a little bit of friction and Mahiru actually stand up and fucking deliver some heated lines to the hater. Bro had nothing to say. He just gave up. Kind of funny, actually. Let's see. I think that Daemons was great. Yup. I think Daemons, dude, this was also a setup episode, by the way. A setup exposition episode that had me that locked in and time passed by that fast. Wow. It's refreshing. Like, the added lore of like the powers of Break and Seal, also pretty cool. And it's like, what happens if one person has both? Maybe that's the plan. I don't know. What if it's like the same thing in JJK where you kill off one twin, the other twin gets all the powers? The night and the day. Yuru and Asa. Yuru has, Asa has Break. Maybe Yuru will have Seal. Doesn't Baba have Seal? She was the one sealing the barrier. Some crazy lore going around with what happened 400 years ago and Daemons overall. We're getting situated in the real world and trying to find a place. Dera-chan and Hana, you know, they're pretty funny, the dynamics. We're like an adopted kid right now and Dera wants to get married. We got Sukuna versus Gojo being set up, obviously, and stuff happening over on Sukuna's side in that like overall group, right? That's like doing Daemon Hunters policing stuff. Overall, again, really fun episode as a setup to the next, you know, I guess. I don't know what the next arc is going to be, actually. I hope we're fighting against, you know, Asa's people immediately. I think Second Prettiest Girl was a good episode. It's fun. It's chill. Most recent episode, there's a little bit more drama, right? With the, what's it called? Not really drama. It's kind of like fabricated drama because it's not like we have ops. It's just the whole friendship thing is like a secret. And like the rank 1 girl is now pulling up and wanting to know. And Nina as well. There was a really cool moment where the MC like calls, you know, the Second Prettiest Girl. And she's in the bathroom and he wants to let her know that everything is okay. And he's talking about like, no, I'm not going to hang out with the majority group. That's the last thing I want to do. I want to hang out with my friend. You know, the friendship vibes, and that's all really great. And obviously there's a lot of friction in like, is this really just a friendship? Is there something romance? Like, come on, bruh. Yeah, we literally have a friend triangle. It's an interesting case, but it is called, it's not called, you know, I cracked the second prettiest girl in the class. It's literally, I made friends with second prettiest girl. So we'll see where this is going to develop, but still so far enjoying it a lot. Merit's Toxin, put it up there, baby. Merit's Toxin coming out each week. So fucking entertaining. Not only does it look good as one of the best produced shows of this season, the story again is so bizarre and funny in a JoJo coded way. If you watch JoJo's, you should watch this. The comedy fucking hits. The painting was crying. The villains are hilarious. The pointy head guards, like all of it's so funny. The water master too was really cool. The fight sequence was amazing. Some really nice storyboarding, some really nice animation, just peak cinema. Absolutely would recommend this as one of the best shows of this season. I think the girl might low-key fuck a dolphin though. So like our man Ghetto is trying to get with that, you know, the like he's trying to save her, and maybe that's gonna cost some Riz, but like she, you know, the Robin Hood girl, she was low-key like rizzing up a dolphin. I don't know what's going on there. Tensura, I think had its one of the better episodes this season. I would absolutely put it here. I enjoyed the Mariabelle lore setup. That first part was really fucking nice. Now, what's it called? We need to get the fuck out of this dungeon. I am so fucking over the dungeon. I don't know if other people feel the same way, but as soon as we ended the Mariabelle stuff and we went back in the dungeon, I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? We're just fucking around. Listen, I enjoy some slice of life dungeon shit, but you are reaching at this point. This is becoming egregious in how much time, and there's nothing fucking significant being set up. It's just slice of life OVA fucking Tensura Nikki shit. What are we fucking doing, bro? Nothing. It's kind of fun to see Veldora, Milim, you know, Ramidus and Rimuru, LARP and Smurf accounts, but come on, bro. What the fuck are we doing? And then after that, right, then some interesting stuff with Mariabelle again and Yuki and her unique skill Greed. Now, I think Mariabelle is punching up the weight class. I don't think she can contest against ultimate skills. So we'll see exactly what she can do. She says she has a trump card. Grandpa Rotso, though, I think is really compelling, and I hope that he can deliver. There was also a cool sparkly rapier, you know, blade, like a gemstone blade. Maybe that was, you know, a secret weapon, but he's a previous hero, man, and I hope that he can actually deliver. But overall, definitely way better episode. The Mariabelle lore in the beginning and at the end stuff, right? That was very strong with some, again, just fucking OVA filler bullshit with the dungeon. Can we get out, please? We just watched Nippon Sangoku. I put this in great too. I would. I enjoyed this a lot. What's it called? The dialogue, the politics, the diplomacy within Yamato faction, it's so compelling. Taira clan as this dictator that wants to rule things, puts a mock emperor in place while he's so audacious in how he behaves. Ryumon trying to again come up with optimal solutions, yet the pig emperor, you know, dictator just won't have it. You know, Misumi also being able to provide an agricultural war plan was actually really cool. Tsuне-chan's son overwhelming martial arts to pass the test, really cool. I really like this show. No matter how bad it does, this is a show worth keeping around. I will absolutely keep this around till the end. Wistoria came back, pretty fucking hype. Hot take? Was it that crazy though? So I feel like everyone that watched the trailer kind of is expecting what was gonna happen. So we were fighting against those monsters and it's all right. Rusty also isn't that crazy of a plot twist to me because I think I was kind of expecting it, right? If you don't know that Rusty is, you know, Elfie's like snow clone powers by now, I think you are not paying attention at all, and I kind of envy you because I can't imagine what kind of reaction I'm gonna have if I didn't know what's going on with Rusty next episode. I think the episode next week's gonna really pop off. This one was still very exciting and had a lot of nice action cuts, but overall, I wanted something a little bit more, and I think that little more will happen next episode, but still, very exciting, fun episode. Iruma-kun. Iruma-kun recent episode I think was good. If you think about it, it's actually like the teacher, Kalago, was trying to tell his kids, y'all need to be more freaky. Like basically he was playing the piano and saying, Iruma, look, I'm licking the, you know, demon Lilith's feet right now with my music powers. You need to be more freaky about this. You're not passionate about all that. Like it's actually crazy. The teacher was showing a fucking fantasy of licking Lilith's feet to the kids. What else? That's pretty much it, right? There's some more Keroli scenes with her wanting to be a dem doll and other people, you know, just trying to like participate and do better. But the Caligo stuff definitely stood out to me. Pretty funny. Classroom of the Elite. Great. Where would I put it? Classroom of the Elite recent episode was basically like low-key just a slice of life setup, but again, so fucking fun. Like, man, Ike getting cucked and crying by the waterfront during sunset lighting, like Classroom of the Elite, man, is actually such a funny show. The slice of life and the comedy nails it. People, again, just don't seem to understand what this show's about because they don't watch it with an open mind. Bro, you have no fucking clue. It's actually so fucking good. The other one too is what? Just kind of like setting up, you know, interactions with Anakoji and other characters, right? Getting ready for like a special island exam. Koenji scenes happen too. Classroom really is my bias. I will always rate this higher than maybe it needs to be. Next up. Also, good mention. Where did it go again? It's annoying. Let me put this here again. Boom. Get in there. We'll just use the other one again. I had it up, but sometimes the tier list maker gets bugged out, so it's fine. We'll just use that. We're gonna use Rent a Girlfriend this time. Rent a Girlfriend will represent a ridiculous reincarnation. This episode, I would say, was also good. I think the character development and like the interaction in the romance between the goddess and the MC is actually really endearing. Because basically she's a lonely goddess and she also has a very unique charm, and she's actually getting kind of like affection by, you know, the loser MC, who low-key might not be a loser. He's like cooking and doing all these things, charming her. He's bringing her back gifts, and the romance, it's like, wait a minute, I'm kind of shipping these two a lot. The bizarre stories that he comes back with is also, it's a hit or a miss, you know. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's not. But what really stood out to me again is like how the girl and the guy, the goddess and like the isekai MC, are vibing and having a fun time. And every time like that Pocky monster or like the TV screen that like puts his cord into the MC's head, again, the weird noises that they make, it's still funny to me. And now, confidently, I will put these two in peak. Easily. Fucking easily. So, Re:Zero, obviously. It feels like now the season has started. So fucking good. This recent episode, this person is so funny. Again, right? Like you showed up yesterday during like a One Piece live action. Like this is like, I need you to understand how big of a loser you are. You have nothing better to do but camp the streams until Re:Zero gets mentioned, and then you call it shit. Your name is literally named after Rudy's from Mushoku Tensei. You pull up to a live stream, not on Twitch, but on Rumble, to be that dedicated to be a hater. Just to be made fun of. This is your life. You spend your day wasting your fucking time, hate watching, and trying to troll to get a little bit of attention. Then I make fun of you, and then I make money off of your retardation. Like, you have nothing fulfilling. All you do is just be mad and upset because this is a reflection of your fucking life, and then I make fun of you. Do you understand how like pathetic this is? It's actually so sad. You need to go touch some grass and go get some friends, man, because this is actually pathetic. Re:Zero, I think the new episode, right? Man, that ending part, pretty much sure it's Shala, right? There's like an opening sequence where Shala's doing a finger gun. She'd be shooting down Subaru. Is she testing him? I don't know. The way that these death repeats are done too, as soon as he spawns back and you hear Mayday go, fuck bro, gets in my head. The constant death happening and then no time to think and Subaru being able to respond in time, fucking amazing. The way that Betty said, don't leave me behind, Betty, be behind too, and she gets shot and she disperses into the wild, man, chills. It's been a while since I felt this way about Re:Zero, and we're fucking back at it. I think we were reminded again, like, man, there are dire consequences. Such a peak episode, really loved it. And this still is like getting set up because I hear this coming week, the production staff working on it, it's gonna be a fucking crazy one. I heard the premiere was episode 1 to 3, right? So, man, it's gonna be insane this coming week. But I think I have to give Witch Chat Atelier the, what's it called? The peak of the week. Witch Chat Bulk Films is delivering godlike anime. It is actually mind-blowing how beautiful this fucking anime looks. The production value is unfucking real, and the writing too. The main character Coco not being a bitch. She gets set up by Agate, who is such a fucking loser hater, that she sets up this girl that's never done with magic to an impossible test that shouldn't be able to be done. This test right now also is at its highest difficulty, and she never gives up. She locks in and constantly tries. There's a scene at nighttime when she's on a boat trying to reach for the top because her magic's all fucking, the ink is all blotted out and she's just still trying. That was like a moment of like, oh my fucking god, this main character is such a shonen MC, never gives up, you know, optimistic, and delivers results. As soon as she gets the magic done, man, the magic fucking flying boat riding animation is fucking gorgeous. The sky visual is so strong. The mom helping her, Coco, you know, with the magic, you know, what's it called? I don't even know how to describe it because we're not even like ink painting. We are using like this rock and just type of like drawing shit to just basically the fabric stuff that we're doing, right? That entire scene with mom guiding has so much aura. Even during the flying scene when she can't get the flower, as you know, the cover is basically covering her face, the mantle, right? And then it transitions to mom, you know, underneath the blankets. Both scenes with the mom, so much fucking aura. This show is actually so special. It is such an unreal fucking show. Bug films, I think, again, are fucking killing it. This show, peak. Absolute fucking peak. Now, these two shows for sure I know are peak. Let's recalibrate. I think Marriage Toxin deserves it. Low-key, I think Needy Girl 2, the way that, again, it makes me think and the way that it just, like, makes me just, like... So many, like, themes of this show is so relatable to my career. And I think, again, the direction, it just felt like a movie. If I put Class of the Elite here, it'd be fucking disingenuous. But low-key, nah, I think these four really stood out above the all. These shows were great, for sure. These were good. And these were kind of low-key mid. And you know what? That is where I would place this week of anime tier list. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.